You're live.
Hey, here we go.
Yeah, I know I'm adjusting clothes. Like it looks like we just had a session in here, and but that's not the case. I'm just trying to make sure I look,
Exactly. Now we're a little late, y'all, but we still here. I am Big Brother Boss, and welcome to the Aging Potheads podcast. With me, as always, is Miss Candy with an X. But before we get started, it's time to blaze it up and praise it up. Mm-hmm. So, light it up.
You got my lighter.
Oh, I'm a lighter thief now, huh?
Yup. Y'all be taking the nice bits. Well, it's got my little sign on it. So, see, it says Pisces. So, if anybody walk out of here that's not a Pisces with it.
Oh, excuse me, I had a cough. Wow. All right. Y'all ready to get started tonight?
Yes.
All right. Now, what are you smoking on tonight, Miss Candy?
Some nigga weed.
just to
pack on the street,
dude off the street.
Guy. I didn't get to go to the dispensary.
Oh man. And what's on your mind tonight?
Several things actually.
Mm-hmm. Just one thing. We'll just do one thing.
One thing, I am a little interested in that story about that journalist that got poked. I mean, we were talking about that a little earlier.
Yeah.
Today.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the things that I kind of want to investigate a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And this traffic, traffic is just horrible.
And for those who don't know, this past weekend here in Vegas, an investigative journalist was stabbed by someone. And when they showed the pictures, like from a ring cam, it was a guy dressed in reflective gear, had a hat on, long sleeves. He looked like a construction worker, and construction work was just going on across the street.
Construction everywhere in this town, so he could have easily got that off.
Exactly. Token Tony, if you can find that story, and just post a link in a second. Just put it in the chat. Token Tony's on the boards tonight.
He been talking.
Always. Tonight, y'all, I am smoking on blueberry gelato, which is a hybrid, slightly indica dominant. Very good for sleeping, pain, and anxiety. Now head on over to Leafly if you want to hear about more information about blueberry gelato. It's part of the gelato family, which is a classic hybrid strain. So in the comments tonight, y'all, let us know what you're smoking on, what you're thinking about. Let us know where you're from. And while we're here right now, go ahead and share this out to your folks, because the more the merrier. Today, y'all, we have a good show. We'll be talking about our weed protocols. What do you do when you get ready to smoke? When you get the munchies, what do you eat?
What's your go-to snack?
And then second half here, we have Prison Tales with Miss Candy. Y'all, we already high. We already here.
Yeah.
We got Prison Tales with Miss Candy. We also have I didn't have a good advice letter, but I do have a subject that we're going to cover during the good advice section of the show. And give me a moment here while I go ahead and share this out with my people, y'all. Y'all know I got to share this with my people. If not, it's going to be a whole problem. All right. And those of you who are in the chat, go ahead and let us know. Wow, why are we coming? Why isn't it coming up on my notifications?
Oh.
Right?
So we just looking at us right now. It's just us watching the show.
That's what you're doing.
It's us looking at each other.
I know, right?
But
you were watching each other?
Yeah.
What the?
Hey, there we go.
No mind.
All right. Go ahead and let us know where you're coming from, y'all. Now, we have tonight, y'all. We have the table cam. And so go ahead and show them the table cam and see what we got going on today. We do have Baby Yoda in there today, as well as we got some what are those flaming hot Cheetos?
Yeah, Cheeto Puffs, which by the way are going to be the death of me because I can't. There's crack in it. There's crack in them Cheetos.
Mm-hmm.
I could take down a big bag every day.
Uh-huh.
I've been trying to get my pressure under control, but that's not helping because,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm usually a sweet eater. I love sweets, but,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm just getting older and my taste buds have changed.
Uh-huh.
They say your taste buds change every 7 years, which is why I probably like stuff now that I didn't like when I was a child. So I can't stop eating those. Those are bury me with a hot Cheeto in my mouth.
Oh man! And you see, Token Tony then
came in and grabbed the snacks. Grabbing my snacks.
Last week it was the cookies.
I provide the snacks. Okay.
Now
he bought some too. Though we're gonna get into those later. We're gonna actually crack a box of those open.
Now, one thing I like to do when I come home from work and I work nights, I come home in the morning, it's wake and bake time. And one of the things I do is, and I'm going to get to this, some people always ask, you smoke weed all day, every day. How don't you smell like weed? Well, weed can't get in your clothes if you're not wearing any. I smoke weed nude, y'all. I smoke it butthole ass naked, except when I'm on air. And that's a different show
he
for a different time. He
tried to do that before we got on. He tried to, he tried to propose that, but,
No, Token Tony tried.
Oh, no, actually, yeah, I'm telling a lie. I'm telling a bold-faced lie. It wasn't Boss. It was Tony that was trying to be naked and smoking. And, y'all trying to get me in trouble. Is what is
what's happening on camera. Why can't I be naked?
I mean, you can.
Hey, do you, bro? You?
But, I don't think the people are ready for that quite yet. I don't think that they are.
If they're ready for that, I have an OnlyFans.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Shameless plug.
I put my chi-chis on there.
Shameless plug.
But what I also like to do is I like to roll up 2 blunts because, sometimes you get too high, you smoke your first blunt, and you get too lazy to roll the second one.
Exactly. That's
So
this is why I got Baby Yoda. So I don't always have to roll a blunt.
Exactly. And I pretty much go by the thing where I say, if you stay ready, you don't have to be ready. Mm-hmm. Now, go ahead and in the comments, let us know what's your favorite smoking, your favorite smoking protocols or your favorite prep. Like I said, I like to get stripped down and sit down and Token Tony. And I really, really just turn on some reality TV. Normally that early in the morning is Catfish. But for those who, and for those who really know me, on Saturday and Sunday morning, I'm smoking, getting high, and watching Cheaters on VH1.
Not Cheaters. The one.
Yes.
What's his name on there?
I didn't caught all of them. I got old Tommy. I got Joey Greco.
Yeah, Joey, Tommy, and then
you got Clark Gable, and now you got Peter Guns.
Clark Gable.
Yeah, Clark Gable the third. His grandson. Yes.
What?
Clark Gable's grandson was on Cheaters, and unfortunately, he passed away.
Oh, the third.
The third passed away.
Clark Gable's grandson on doing Cheaters.
Yeah, I know, right?
Royalty.
No, his granddad was.
Right.
He was just a regular old motherfucker.
Right. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. You didn't ride that way till.
Yeah, but I sort of like Clark because Clark was like, hey, he's like, he was telling people like, and Clark is petty too. like, you see what he did, right? You just won't answer. So I'm like, man.
Dang.
And now Peter Guns is really petty. He'll be like, oh, you got to choose up. And it's funny because when Peter Guns does it, he'll come up and he'll say some wild shit.
Like what?
Oh man.
I think I shared a clip.
Oh, Peter Guns. What happens with Peter Guns? And people be like, I got caught on cheaters. And he says, by you? Because, Peter Guns is a notorious cheater.
Yeah.
He's
you?
You of all
You
people.
of all people.
Yeah,
You
and that's what makes it so funny to me. And when you watch Cheaters, y'all, and I know a lot of y'all watch Cheaters, y'all might not admit it, but I know y'all be watching Cheaters. And when you watch Cheaters, it's always the same excuse. You weren't there, and they were. And it's like,
what do you mean they weren't there?
Cheaters have been on for the better part of almost 25 years.
I remember.
Okay.
I remember Sunday night.
And it takes place in Dallas.
Really?
Yeah, in Dallas. And I would think if you live in Dallas, why would you cheat?
Right.
Why would you cheat?
Knowing that he prowling around.
Yeah, that somebody might be
They
watching
say
it.
cheaters on the van.
Everybody bust in. They got cheaters on their chest.
Yeah.
Oh man, exactly. And it's just so funny to watch. And there's a scene where the dudes start running, and he says, "Clark Gable comes to help. You can run, but you can't run from the truth, Devontae." That shit be killing me.
Devontae.
Yeah.
You
Because,
can't run from the truth, Devontae.
and you know what be killing me though is, sometimes when you got certain folks, they be like investigation day 8, and that's when they get some action. Now, when it's a brother though, it be like investigation day 1.
Hour 1.
Hour 1. Yeah.
To her house immediately.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just crazy, y'all. And y'all know if y'all ever are on Cheaters, not on Cheaters, or watch Cheaters, like I said, it's on Saturday and Sunday on VH1. Man, just watch how the stories unfold. It's always just always hilarious watching it. I've seen some of these episodes 100 times, but everybody who knows me knows Saturday, Sunday morning, I'm up, butthole naked, smoking weed, watching Cheaters.
That's what that is. That I did not know that about you.
Yeah,
and I'm glad to know that about you.
Yeah. And I talk shit. That's all I do. I sit there and I talk shit. And I live in a loft, so I live in a 1-bedroom loft. And my girl be downstairs, and I'll be yelling down. And I'll be making commentary. I say, man, Devontae on again. Because I'm
not Devontae.
Yeah, so I'm watching
you back.
And once I get high, I mean like really high, I'm up there laughing at everything. I'm watching TV. I'm watching different things. I'll be watching Food Network. And don't get me started on Food Network when I'm high. When I'm high watching Food Network, I'll be sitting there watching the competition shows. I'll be yelling at them like I'm watching a football game.
Yeah. Yeah. That, I watch mainly YouTube. Like when I'm high, mostly for background noise. Mm-hmm. There's, you just get lost in it. You're just sitting there, and I prefer indicas. And 9 times out of 10, I'm butt naked too. I have an aversion to clothing. Mm-hmm. Like I just don't like. As soon as I walk in the door, everything is off. These, you see, like all this got to come off. Mm-hmm. So. And that's just how I relax. Like I don't mind a hybrid. I've been smoking weed for a long time. Yeah. So back when I started smoking weed, it was either stress, Pretendo, chronic, purple. Like now y'all got all these different kinds of strains. Mm-hmm. I'm not, unless I go into the dispensary. Yeah. If it's weed, I'm gonna smoke it. I don't, like unless I'm really into Now that you can go shop for weed at a store, which I never thought I would see in my lifetime.
Yeah.
But now that you can actually like go buy weed at the store, you can ask about the things that are in it, and so it is trying different things and learning what you prefer. So I always like to be chill. I like to chill and laugh, so I it's either a hybrid or indica that I'm smoking.
Okay.
Sativa, like some sativas, they just give me this like kind of, but maybe I don't know if, it's not like, you can smoke it right there and you kind of have to buy it.
Yeah.
Try it, see how it makes you feel, and then that's how you find your strain. But I respect people that it's this much limonene or
limonene,
myrcene,
terpenes,
like I have
carophyllene.
Right, I have a really good friend that works at the dispensary that worked in the cultivation app. So he's telling me like, okay, so you got to do this, and you got to do. I'm just like, okay, like I didn't know that. Was it's really a science.
Now, what's the strain that you like? If you, I know you sometimes aren't familiar with. What's the strain you like though?
I do like wedding cake. Wedding cake is a really good mellow. It makes you mellow.
Okay.
It just really makes me. Well, it makes me mellow. The runs is a good strain too. It's more. It's kind of spicy. I don't know. Or was that the young wedding cake that was kind of spicy? One of those were
spicy.
Yeah, it had like a just kind of a smoky, a really fiery kind of smoke when I exhaled it.
Okay.
Sativas, I do like. I guess like sour diesel is the only one that's really in my head right now. Because I get that's the most popular one that everybody knows, everybody.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to get more into learning what percentage of what is this. And sometimes I remember I did buy a strain that was in a disposable pen. At I think it's Cultivate.
Okay.
By the Stratosphere. That's that one that when you come up the strip, you're going up north from the Naked City.
That's Cookies. What used to be Essence.
No, not Cookies. It's kind of right behind that Denny's over there. That Denny's, it's Denny's, and then it's like
Cultivate is over there.
Yeah, I believe it's Cultivate. Somebody let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But they, I was buying a particular strain there, and it was more lavender in it.
Yeah.
Which I really enjoyed because lavender is also calming and soothing, and that's what you use that for.
Okay.
So, but it didn't taste like too like it. I didn't taste the citrus. I tasted more of the lavender in it. So I did enjoy that one. Yeah. I might have to go back there. I kind of just go to all of them. Just see what they have in there.
Okay.
See the pricing. I go to Shango here a lot. So Shango has most of them have reward systems now, or they'll have different specials on different days.
Yeah.
So Mondays you get $30 apes, things of that nature. So.
Now there's a cool thing about Shango, y'all. And if you live here in Vegas, Shango is on Boulder Highway.
Flamingo.
It's between DI and Flamingo. It's closer to DI though. If you get to not Sam's Town, if you get to Arizona Charlie's, you'd have gone too far. But Shango actually, y'all, has a strain they have called Star Killer. Now, if you got any type of pain, Star Killer is definitely going to take away that pain. It doesn't get you as high as a normal indica, but it will take that pain. So if you do take it, y'all, I would suggest mixing it with your favorite strain if you're actually looking for the high. Now, as opposed to Miss Candy here, I consider myself a weed whisperer. A
connoisseur
of
weed,
and
if you will.
I'm a weed snob. So I mean, there were times I did get it off the street, but more times than likely, and I say 99% of the time, I'm at a dispensary or I'm at a marketplace.
Because he looked at me kind of funny when I said nigga weed.
I'm at a farmer's market, and it's like a farmer's market of weed, y'all. It's a little secret thing that I can't really tell y'all about, but they have good strains there. And you mentioned sour diesel.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every smoker in their life will smoke sour diesel. It was the first known strain I smoked.
Okay.
So it's my go-to. Almost every dispensary should have sour diesel. It's a very common brand. It's a very common strain. On the sativa side, that's what I love to smoke.
Okay.
Also, I like Jack Herrera.
Okay.
Now, when we move into hybrids, Blue Dream is my thing. Blue Dream is my thing. It's a good mix. That's what I like to smoke when I'm watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm on the indica side, I'm really messing with this thing called Death Star.
Death Star.
Death Star. Now, I know some of y'all might remember when Cat Williams was talking about death. You got something called death. Yeah, this is called Death Star. And Death Star will definitely take you to the dark side. Indicas normally put me to sleep. Uh-huh. And this one will have me high. It hits my head, and then I'm knocked out.
Wow.
Why the fuck would you smoke that?
Well, I mean, if you want a good night's sleep, then...
Man, fuck that. I'm trying to get something that will give me heart.
That's cool. Okay.
Now, Jack Herrera is a very good strain. It's a good wake and bake strain. When you want to get up and you got some things you need to do.
Jack Herrera?
Yeah, Jack Herrera. Like when you're around the house, it's a good thing to smoke. When I get up in the morning, it's Jack Herrera, Pineapple Express. I could tell y'all one day when we were doing a photo shoot, we had to be there at 5:30 in the morning. But I gave everybody some of that Pineapple Express. We was good for a little bit.
Yes. We remember that. That got us through.
Mm-hmm.
We powered through because I'm like, why did I ever agree?
Yes.
To get my ass up at 5:30 in the morning to do
Exactly.
photo shoot. But other than that, it was going to be way too hot.
Mm-hmm.
So
now in the comments, y'all, let us know what type you smoke. Are you an indica or a sativa person, or do you what's your favorite strain? And what type of high do you look for? Like when I get high in the morning, I just want my buzz to come on. I just want a nice buzz, get my day started, drink my sugar-free Kool-Aid, some water, how I take my pills, or I love Dutch too.
Dutch.
I'll go to Dutch Bros in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, Dutch Bros. Oh my god.
And get me some.
That nitro. That stuff will have you shoot. Oh, it'll have you literally all over the place.
Now Danielle said she likes the head high, not the body high. So you're a sativa person. And hey Danielle, welcome. Thank you. Share with your friends. So you like a sativa person. So you like that head high and not the body. So I bet you in your crew, you that person who got to think fast. If shit go down, you that person who got to think fast. It's probably why you like that head high, because you can still think a little bit. And that's just a guess. Shit, you might be the party girl. I don't know. I'm just making a guess because that's the person I am in my crew. I'm that person who always got to get shit.
Definitely the life of the party. I will say that.
Yeah, I can be the life of the party, but when shit go down, I'm the one that they got. Hey, what we gonna do? Man, we gonna run. I'm not gonna run. Y'all gonna run. I'm gonna walk very gingerly to my car. No, I'm not running anywhere. If I run somewhere, shit. If y'all see me running, y'all better start running. Because y'all know I'm running from some shit.
And we all gotta help each other run. I just latch on.
But
make a big rush.
I indicas are cool. Hybrids are cool. But that sativa is always going to be in my thing. And for those who know me and y'all too, in the time we've been getting this show together, y'all know I smoke all the gas.
He smokes the gas. Yes, he does.
I smoke the gas. And later on, I'll show y'all my haul from last night. Last night I went in, I re-upped last night.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, you got some of that here? You said?
No, I didn't bring none of it here.
Ah.
I was in a rush today, y'all. I was in a rush. But you know, I'm always gonna share.
All about thing, you greedy.
I'm hella greedy. When it comes to weed,
you knew you was coming here.
Yeah. Now, we've had COVID. And I smoked before COVID. I smoked during COVID. Now, during COVID, I smoked every day. Every day, it was like we smoked all day, every day. What the hell were we gonna do?
Exactly.
What were we gonna do?
I was working and I was smoking every day. Like I'm a person that I can function very high. I'm very high functioning. There goes
Sequoia. Hey, Sequoia, welcome back. I need you to wave like that again for Tony. He was looking at something when you waved before.
Really?
She likes sativa. Sequoia says she likes sativa.
So I seriously can't be naked going to show you.
Listen, how we gonna go on live if I'm naked?
Yeah, if you naked, it's gonna be
naked. Y'all not thinking about the future.
I know we're gonna get community guidelines violations. Come on, man.
I'm not getting a community guideline for that.
Now, sativa. Sequoia said she likes sativa. Thank you. I like Team Sativa. I'm Team Sativa because most of my friends, they smoke indicas. And I'm already kind of lazy. I already move like a sloth. I don't need nothing else to make me move any slower. And, all the indica gonna do is make me look like me, but higher. Yeah,
I know Sequoia does mostly edibles. That if you could confirm that in the chat booth, let us know. But I don't. I think every now and again, when we hang out, every now and again, like she'll hit a pin or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think she mostly does edibles. Okay. So just if you could just let us know how that because I know it's a different high. To me, edibles are more of a body high when I take them. So I'm a little and it's a high that sneaks up on me. So it makes me kind of feel. I know it feels like I'm walking into it. Like I just turn my head like like with smoke or with flour. It's almost instantaneous. So usually when I'm by myself, I don't have to smoke a whole blunt. I just can, maybe hit Baby Yoda there or just, pull off my blunt, roll a blunt. And that'll last me pretty much all day or most of the day. It's when I smoke with other people, then, I can really, but I just like to get to a certain point and then I'm okay. I don't have to be like, like zonked out.
Yeah.
Unless that's the goal and I'm just sitting around not really doing anything. Like usually during the work week or something like that. Cause I have friends that they can't do that because they have to really be focused. Yeah. I'm able to, like hit it a little bit and that's how I have to do it. That's how the job gets done. Okay.
Now Sequoia said I'd be goofy. I don't smoke my weed, I eat it.
Yeah.
Now
Sequoia, that's what I thought.
Sequoia, me and my girl, we make brownies. And our brownies will sneak up. They don't sneak up on you. You can sort of feel them coming on.
Yeah.
When you taste our brownies, you be like, that's good. But what'll happen is it starts to sneak. It sneaks up, but it doesn't sneak up. You'll start to get a little giggly, and then all of a sudden you lock to your couch, and then everything is funny.
Yes.
Real quick, your brownies are I took some. It didn't go so well for me. You know why? When I took it, I seriously had no clue as to what that was. By the way, like 3 or 4 at a time.
Yeah, see, and I told you not to take more than 2, man.
3 or 4.
Yeah, these brownies that
good.
I'm gonna make you a
I
batch.
made wheat brownies too.
Yeah.
I've had wheat butter. You know, this, I put a gang of that stuff in there too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if I just didn't. I don't know.
Now, real quick before we move on. Now, with COVID, do you still share, or does everybody have to match nowadays with you?
The people that I usually smoke with are
Mhm.
people that I've been smoking with, and
Mhm.
because we're like we smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
You know, we don't worry about that kind of thing.
Mhm.
It's usually maybe with other people. I think weed smokers in general are just a share. You know, just we're an easygoing crowd. We're hey man, like. Well, that's usually the stigma. You know, kind of hippie vibe.
Yeah.
So I haven't noticed anybody really being like that. Also, I don't, I guess I don't really think about it like that because most of the people that I smoke with I know and I have been smoking with. So I don't know. You know, like I feel like. You don't know if I think you just take a chance when you do that kind of thing because even the people I know, that don't mean I can't get COVID from them, or vice versa. Yes. So it hasn't really dictated, any of my smoke.
Like I share with close friends, but I'm not somebody who's going to
smoke with everybody.
Smoke with everybody and their mama. That's not me. Not gonna hit everybody shit either. If I didn't see you roll it, I'm not finna smoke it. Okay. You know what I mean? Because I don't know.
You don't know what's
I don't
in
know
there.
what the fuck it is, but anybody who roll with me and anybody I know and I trust, I'm gonna smoke it. I'm gonna trust that you ain't gonna give me no bullshit. The second you give me on some bullshit, we done as friends. Can't give me no bad weed. Yeah. That's like giving me nasty food.
Yeah. I'm never coming back over here.
Exactly. I'm never coming here again. And, so yeah, I'll share, but then I might not share. So let us know. Do y'all match with your buddies or do y'all just smoke in a circle? Do you put 2 or 3 blunts in rotation? Let us know.
Somebody humble in my age. Ass.
Yeah.
From some Boulder Highway frosty. We don't know.
Yeah, you can't. Don't be eating Boulder Highway prostitute.
That's a bad idea anyway.
Don't do it, y'all.
Do that. Anything on crop Boulder, leave it alone. They out there because they want to. They just want some mess. That's what they out there.
All right.
You see how you just took my ball?
Yeah, I see that.
You got something to try.
Now, when I went out and see, now thank you for transitioning.
The transition into what we about to do.
Exactly.
That was very casual.
Sounded like a petty move. Now,
right. Because I showed.
Now everybody knows except for Sequoia. Sequoia already done ate. When you get high and you done smoked, you start getting hungry. You start getting the munchies on top of just that fucking cotton mouth. That cotton mouth you fucking get me sometimes. But then, what is your favorite snack? When you're high and you're ready, you know what? I got the munchies. What's your favorite snack?
What's the go-to?
At the moment, hot Cheetos.
Of course,
that's normally mine too.
Yeah.
So,
but somebody done took the bowl.
It's fine. I got some in the bag over there, and they better stay over there. So,
Now, for me, I want something savory, then I want something sweet. So normally I'll snack on some nuts. Not like that, y'all.
Wow.
Some
pause.
I don't pause because I'm really clear what I am and who I am.
No pause.
No pause.
Keep it going.
I just laugh because I eat nuts and people be like, "Oh, you
eat
ass 2 step my business."
Right. Everybody, all of a sudden, everybody 12.
Yeah, everybody 12 when you say nuts, Right. And then I normally go for something sweet. And I normally like cakey sweet things. Sometimes I like
brownies, cookies, not candy.
And I'm diabetic. So sometimes I do like candy. I like cherry sours.
Okay.
Sometimes I like I like the Brookside dark chocolate candies.
Okay.
You know, they have either pomegranate or acai in them. And that's what I normally go to.
Okay.
You know, and that's what I eat. And my girl, she tries to make sure that
Sequoia said hers is nachos.
Yeah, nachos do be nice. And that's the good thing about having Uber Eats or DoorDash.
Man,
you hit up.
Listen,
I don't like Roberto's. Roberto's
like
not my
Roberto's
thing.
either.
If you want to get some good, and let me roll that back, because when it comes to nachos and super nachos and carne asada fries, that's a deeply personal thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's deeply personal where you get them from. But I go to this place over off of Bonanza and Eastern called Los Huicholes. I can't get
Los who?
Los Huicholes. I can't pronounce it.
Las Huicholes.
Yes,
Las Huicholes.
but they make the best carne asada fries. Man, them things be
Have
good.
to try it.
Yeah, you got to try it. Like I said, it's called. I can't remember. It's Los. I can't remember it, man. You gotta Google it. Just put Los.
Is it Los or Las?
Los.
Los.
Yeah,
Los Huicholes?
Yeah. Los. It's on Eastern and Bonanza.
Just go to Eastern and Bonanza. They right
Yeah.
there.
I'll look it up. I got you.
But it's a little bit down the block, towards the 95. But that's where we go, and we'll order food from there.
Okay.
And you know, that's a good thing about DoorDash and these delivery businesses, because remember we used to take risks to go to run to get us some nachos or whatever the case might be.
Yeah. And
we were really taking risks because we was going to get nachos at 7-Eleven, because they nacho cheese. Didn't nobody want no botulism.
Listen.
Nobody wanted no.
Listen, I don't. It's people I know that eat 7-Eleven food like it's. I mean, I one time I tried their wings, but I
think that's it, Tony. I think that's it.
Las Huicholes.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, but let's get to the snacks here, y'all.
Yeah.
Now, what this is Turkish munchies. I don't know if y'all can see that there. But I'm looking at the monitor, so it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think you can see.
If Tony can just real quick move to the table cam, you can probably get a better look.
Table cam.
Yeah.
And also, while we're doing the snack tasting, we want to just take a look at.
While I try to get this open.
Yeah, while he's trying to get that open, I wanted to kind of shout out my boo, Creative Vines.
Mm-hmm. Now hold on, y'all. Y'all about to lose it. But hold on, I got this thing open. Stay tuned, though. Stay tuned. We got another thing to show y'all.
We got something else to show y'all.
We're gonna show y'all something. This is worse than opening. God.
Y'all don't look at my nails because listen, I had to take them off. I was snagging them. I hurt one.
Right. Note to producer: if it's wrapped in plastic, let's get it unwrapped prior to the.
It's
prior to going
people
on.
proof.
Yeah.
Now, where did you get these from, Tony? Let me see that.
It's called Turkish
munchies.
Look at the
munchies.
Look at the nutrition facts.
He got it from Amazon.
Look at this. Oh Lord, who peed in this? Somebody peed.
All right. Of course, we talking about Nuts Party.
I was just looking at Nuts Party cheddar. Yeah, this has the little descriptions and everything.
Yeah, it's the Nuts Party.
That's in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Go ahead.
60 calories for the Nuts Party.
All right, ladies first. Go ahead and choose what you want first.
I want something. Let me see. What's in here? That's fit. Ooh. I'm gonna try this. What is this? Cream. Oh. All right. We're gonna see what that's gonna do. We're gonna let him try that.
I'm gonna try something else here.
Okay, I'm trying the cocoa Souce cake. SOUCE. Souce cake. I don't know if you guys can. Oh,
this right here. And
we're trying this live, so if I puke, then just edit it out.
These are actually, I'm gonna try the nuts party. These are actually like corn nuts.
Okay. And they're from Turkish
munchies. And
are they like
Tony,
Turkish delight?
Yeah, Tony got these on Amazon. Of course.
Turkey uses different expiration date form. Okay.
All right.
So they do day, month, and year. We do nothing.
I done mangled this, y'all.
I'm just reading snack facts.
I done mangled this, but hey, let's see what it do. We gonna make it do what it do.
It tastes like a little cake here. All right. Yeah.
Tastes like a corn nut, but it's a little bit more airy. It's not as hard as corn nuts.
This looks kind of like a muffin, like a chocolate chip muffin.
So you eating chocolate muffins now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Says the guy over here eating nuts, huh?
I couldn't get it out fast enough.
These are good, y'all. I like these.
It's good. It tastes, like a cake that's been in a wrapper.
It's called Nuts Party, and it is cheddar and Sogan. I don't know what Sogan is. It's got to be that seasoning on it. That's delicious.
Let's find out if Sogan is.
But there's a lot of other snacks in here, y'all.
Turkish for sperm.
We're gonna try those, but it's called Turkish Munchies, and like Tony said, you can get them on Amazon. So just search Turkish Munchies, and you'll get those. So definitely, y'all.
I mean,
All right, now hang around, y'all. We're gonna get into prison tales. So hang around, and when we get into prison, after prison tales, we got something to show you, and it's a surprise. Y'all definitely gonna like it. But right now, Miss Candy, prison tales.
I've been going back and forth about exactly where I'm gonna start this and how I'm going to format this. What I think it'll be is a lot of just sharing that part of my life and how it affected me and things that I gained and the knowledge that I gained and the things that I lost in there. So I guess the only place to start is the first day, and this was back when I was naturally younger, so I was maybe about 19, maybe 2003. For those, just a little backstory. When I was 19, I met this guy, and we started, having a relationship or what have you. And I didn't know that, he was already into that kind of lifestyle. Mm-hmm. I grew up pretty square. I grew up pretty, I wouldn't say sheltered, but, like my mom's side of the family is a family that goes to church, and we grew up in that kind of life and things like that. My mom worked for the Los Angeles Police Department until the day she died, pretty much. So that's just context of a little bit of how I grew up. Mm-hmm. So fast forward, I get with this guy. We talk about doing that bank robberies. So we, naturally we talk. I'm trying to just, be out there, do it, or what have you. Mm-hmm. You don't think about the consequences. I'm now that I'm sitting here talking about it, I'm wondering how my brain even went there. But anywho, we did about 5 in the Orange County area, which is in California. Got away with them. Came on the run out here. Turned myself in, and fast forward, I'm in jail. We go through the judicial process, which I'll get in maybe at a later date. So I go to court, I get convicted. They give me, the feds have a point system, so it's not like 3 strikes or anything like that. It's based off your points is where you're going to go. So I go to an actual, what they call a FCI, which is a Federal Correctional Institute. It's called Dublin. I go there, and it's an old military base. So a lot of prisons, federal prisons are old military base, barracks, things like that. So it's not set up really like a prison, or maybe just the one that I was in wasn't set up like that. It was very much like being away at like some kind of boot camp or something like that. Which, because bank robbery is considered a violent crime, even though I did not have a weapon. The article will say I did, but I did not have one. I did the note thing.
Okay. You just muting mics and shit, man.
You just muting mics. So they're built. That's the way that they're built. Get there first day, you have to go through R&D.
Yeah.
So did you guys know there was an actual Con Air? Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
I'm referencing the movie Con Air with Nicolas Cage and
yeah.
What's his name?
I actually thought y'all flying commercial with an escort. You know.
No. It depends if it's what type of profile you have. If you're a high profile inmate, no. And how many of us is there? So I'm in Southern California. I'm waiting for a holding facility, and I have to get flown up because there's only 5 female facilities in the United States. I have to wait for the chain basically to come down, and that's the day I found out there was actually a Con Air. It's an old plane, just grayed out. There's nothing on it, and they take you out there, and you're lined up with all these, and you're going with male prisoners as well. They're going to everybody getting dropped off, and they have the marshals there with guns, all kind of you chained and you walking in or what have you. Thankfully, our stop was the first stop. Drop us off. We're only 5 hours up from San Bernardino. We're going to maybe 24 minutes or maybe about a half hour outside of Oakland, and it's Dublin. Yeah. Or it used to be Pleasanton was the base. But they had renamed it, made it a federal, decommissioned it as a base, made it a federal correctional institution.
So they took you to the Bay.
Yeah, I went to the Bay. First time I've ever been to the Bay.
You couldn't explore.
Right? And that sucks. And I ain't been back since, but I need to go.
Yeah.
So you get processed in, and they brought us on a Friday, which means that laundry is closed. So you're walking around with the same clothes on for 5 days. They give you this like little, it's called a fish kit, where you get like a toothpaste, a brush, just generic stuff that you get from the store. Nothing, they ain't got no Dark and Lovely for me. No Cream of Nature, none of that. You get this little ass comb. It's not giving, with the type of hair that I got. Yeah. So they put you in, it's a space called receiving and discharge. Yeah. So there's 4 men, it's a 4-man room. That's where everybody comes in at. So it's dirty, you don't know who you in there with. And that's before everybody gets placed where they're going to be at for the duration of their time. Yeah. So they put me in there, and I'm up. I wake up the next day, and naturally I just burst into tears because I've never been this far away from home, and if anything happens to my family, I can't. I'm. What am I going to do? I'm way up here, which we'll get to at a later date too, because something does wind up happening. While I'm that far away from home. So that was, you have to do a work assignment. You have to go through all these different places. You have to go meet these people get checked in, get you strip searched, you got a coffin squad. It's crazy, and then it's prison, so you're locked up with. Jail is worse, but prison is you don't know if you're sleeping next to a child murderer, somebody's wife from mob. I was my first cellies actually. One was in there for 19 years when I had got there, and the other one had been there for 12. So these women they've been bounced around. They've done it. Oh my God. So it was definitely a jarring, even though I knew that this was what's happening. And I kind of fast forward a little bit because I didn't know where this was going. I just wanted it to be organic. There are going to be times where I'll talk about very specific things, and then there'll be times where I just kind of it'll be more anecdotal, like what happened and what I learned from it. Also, I'm going to talk about working on the prison yard, which I bet you did not know that when you called 411, if everybody remembers directory assistance, 411, you were probably talking to me. You were probably talking to a prisoner.
Oh,
yes.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yes.
Now, may I ask a question?
Yes.
How was your first day? I mean, you don't have to go through the specifics, but what was going through your head? I know, sometimes it doesn't hit you. You just left jail. You was just on a plane. You're landing, and, you checked in, and, you can't get no clothes for 5 days. Yep. What's just going through your head? Or what was going through your head?
That... one, you really did it this time, and two, just my family in the sense of like I've never, it really didn't sink in. That was the one thing that was just really visceral for me was damn, I'm way up here. Like, what is gonna happen? Like with my baby brother, my other brother, my mom. We didn't know that certain things were gonna happen while we were, when during that time. Yeah. That was just the one thing that who's here, who do I have to get to, who do I stay away from, or who, or somebody gonna try to recruit me, somebody gonna try to make me their girlfriend, like those are some of the things that you think. And is it some kind of like I said, ritual where I gotta walk around with a shank, because Mexican got on boots. I don't know.
Oh man, don't get me started on that. That's running through my head. I'm not trying to make light of it. Yeah. That's running through my head. Mexicans got on boots.
Right, because there is going to be parts that are fun, are going to be funny. Tony over there talking. Tony, he you know what? Bring my damn Cheetos back over here. That's what happened when you. Nah, I'm not.
Oh, he left you one Cheeto. He's like,
wow.
I didn't leave him one. I told him that right here.
Okay, yeah, leave that bag right there. Put them down.
Don't refill that.
Don't refill that. No, because you can go eat them all.
That sounded good though.
And I know we're running up against some time here, but did all the prison movie stuff run through your head too?
It does, because there are, but with women it's different. Yeah. And then it's different between state, like a state prison and a federal, like. Club. I mean, if people know it's club fed, it's not really like that anymore. Yeah. Like you think people picture The Godfather and
where they got phones in their
rooms. I mean, they do have that stuff in their net. They in there, cooking with Wagyu beef and all that, Wagyu or whatever you call it, and which I'm pretty sure back then it was. Like even talking to some of my cellies, she was there where you could wear. Griselda was there. You can wear your own clothes there. Your family bought you money. You can have your own keys around there. Definitely wasn't that when I got there. So, but it just depends on. You have to make your own life in there. And a lot of women that I knew that were in there, that had been in there, some of them still, even after all that time, there was, and that makes your time harder.
Yeah.
You know, when you are constantly worried. You know, fortunately, I was very young. This was before I had my daughter, before I got married. So fortunately, I didn't have any kids out there that which I couldn't even imagine now. Even, I mean, now I have so much more to lose. I didn't have anything really to lose back then, so I didn't understand, you know, what doing something like that, the repercussions of it was. Even though I know, I don't know how different my life would have been had I not gone. I think it's very much shaped a lot of the way that I see things now. Yeah. So, and a lot of people didn't know that about me. So if a lot of y'all jaws are dropping right now, you know, like, oh yeah, your girl have been, you know.
Now, if y'all want to know more about Candy's prison tales, she'll be doing individual episodes and posting them to the website and on our YouTube channel. Make sure y'all hit that up at theagingpotheads.com.
And I'm gonna do this when I talk about it.
Yeah.
So y'all can be engaged. Just look at the business.
Tony, concentrate.
Tony, close your mouth.
Wow.
He was like,
we gonna have to get us another producer when, you know.
I mean, damn.
Behind the back. Can you show me one more time?
No. You gonna have to look at the playback.
No, on the screen now.
Nah.
Yeah, you gotta look at the playback now. But yeah, y'all, if y'all want to check it out, head over to our website at theagingpotheads.com. Check out the replay. And if you do have any questions, you know, hit her up, Candy at theagingpotheads.com.
Transparency.
Yes.
Acceptance.
So definitely head over there and you know, hit her up.
Fingers.
She's a friendly person, you know. But definitely check that out. We're gonna move into one of my favorite parts of the show. What are you watching? What did you watch, Candy?
I've been waiting to talk about this. There's this series on YouTube. See, I was high watching YouTube, and you know, you can really get into the annals of YouTube if you just let it go. And just like when you go on porn sites, you start off here, and then you be on page 157, and you wound up like, how the fuck did I get here, and why am I turned on by this? You know, that's where you know you get into a rabbit hole. So I was watching YouTube. And I came up on this series called. I watched this series called Film Theory, and his channel. I forget the young man's name. I definitely want to give him credit, but he has this show called Film Theory, and he was talking about this series called The Backrooms. And The Backrooms it started off as a 4chan posting. Okay. I'm not really familiar with 4chan, but when I think of it, I want to say it's like Reddit.
It's like Reddit, but for domestic terrorists, but that's another story. And conspiracy theorists.
That's probably why I never watched it.
4chan is a cool place, you know. Right. It's definitely the rabbit hole. Yeah.
So it originated on that post, and it was a picture of a room, a yellow room. It looks like an office building, and it was very just unsettling because it was very quiet. All you can hear, you see fluorescent lights, the buzzing of the lights, and it's kind of moist carpet, but it's lineal spaces, so everything's built weird, and it's like walls on, you know, but it's a huge space, but nobody's here. Wow. So it's unsettling because you don't know what's down there. You don't know what corner you turn and what's gonna like show up. So how you get to the back rooms is they call it no clipping. I'm not a gamer, guys. I just know that no clip means you walk somewhere and you fall into a portal and you wind up in the back rooms. Oh, man. So you have to figure out how to get out of there. And it's a whole series on YouTube. It had me shook because there's and there's no sense of time.
Mhm.
When you think there's no exits, there's no, you just, how you got in there is how you get out of there.
Yeah.
And people just kind of just, all these people started missing, and they just no clipped into these back rooms, and you have to figure out, it's like a maze. You just got to figure out how to get out of there.
Yeah.
But it's very good. I would encourage, if you kind of like horror, like psychological or horror, I would suggest it.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I've been watching was a couple weeks ago on Amazon, a new movie as Amazon Prime, a new movie premiered, a superhero movie called The Samaritan.
Okay.
It stars Sylvester Stallone.
Okay, I think I've seen
And
heard of that.
It's about a hero who disappears and a little boy who's obsessed with that hero.
Okay.
I don't want to give too much of I don't want to give too much away about the movie, but it's a cool little movie. The reason I like it is because I like superhero movies where the superheroes are like a regular person. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, when we watch stuff like Justice League and Avengers and She-Hulk, these people are like bigger than life. Excuse me. But what about the people who are just lower level and they just got powers? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just,
and they're just working class folks who are, you know, they're heroes. People know them as heroes, but on the other hand, they're just people like us. You know what I mean? So I definitely love that. I definitely love the movie.
Okay.
Once again, it's not like Avengers level, but it's a good story. Good twist, and it's a decent movie. It's a little under 2 hours, so you're not really stuck there.
Okay.
One of the nicest, you know, of course I'm gonna talk about the strain I like to smoke. With this movie, I would smoke a hybrid, something more 50-50, something that's gonna keep you there and relaxed, as well as something that's gonna keep your head going, because sometimes you gotta pay attention to certain things in the movie. But definitely, that's The Samaritan on Prime. Now, hey, y'all, I know we're running over. I want to respect your time. Now, before we get out of here, y'all, I want to show y'all something. And I hope Sequoia is still around.
Sequoia! Where you at, Sequoia?
Now, Sequoia, we asked Sequoia to do something for us. And she came through.
Man, did she come through.
With the aging Potheads. Rolling trays.
Look at that.
Man, y'all, she came through.
You see how it's glistening and shining all?
Now, her information is up on the screen, and just keep that up for a minute, Tony, so folks on the replay can look at it too.
Look at
now,
these, y'all.
These are available. Go ahead and you can hit either myself or Candy for pricing. Pricing will be that plus shipping. Hit us up for the pricing. These trays are nice. When I got them, I was like, man,
I wish I could set it up.
I don't want to sell this. I think I want to keep this for myself.
Right. I'm like, we selling
it? Yeah, it's like I want to keep it for myself. But this is our first merch here, y'all. This is our first merch.
Y'all can see it. Baby Yoda sitting on one.
Yeah, you know, so we got all this stuff around. Definitely, if you know Miss Candy and you know me, you can email us. You can hit us up on Facebook. Just let us know. The turnaround time on them is pretty quick.
Yeah, she got these fast. If
Mrs.
you pay her money, she told me to tell y'all.
Uh-huh.
Y'all give her money, she gonna get your stuff out for you.
So just let us know, and we'll get these ordered for you. They have the different styles.
Look at that. Girl, you did that. Look at that.
Most definitely. This right here, this one is my favorite. It's a rolling tray. Definitely hits Sequoia up. She does the custom trays. This is my favorite. She even does custom stash kits.
Yeah, she does events too on the back of her card. I'll see if I can put it. the back of the card. It kind of lists all the things that she does. This is her little card.
Now we are going a little bit fast, y'all, but definitely this information to be on our Facebook page as well as to be up on the agingpotheads.com for y'all to check out. Now, thank you, Sequoia, for doing these. Yes, and most definitely, I'm going to let you know that when you order these, we're not going to put them out for a long time, y'all. So these are limited edition. These are handmade with love by Sequoia. Commemorative. We asked her to do these. So anything after this that she does may be different. But years from now, when y'all say, man, this is it, and you on like the Traveling Roadshow and you trying to sell this, they're going to say, yeah, these was some of the first ones.
These was the first one when we blow up,
Yeah.
You know, when we get big, and you know, Spotify hit us.
Yeah.
You know. And
Justin May says they're very nice, man. They are nice. They're nice and sturdy, nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Man, you can roll anything off this. Man, I would roll on this all day and all night. But hey, unfortunately, somebody got to get this one. So definitely, y'all hit us up. Now, for other custom work, go ahead and hit up Sequoia Jackson at Creative Vines. On Facebook, we'll make sure her link gets on our Facebook page as well as the website. Now, shouts out to Sequoia for that. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to my girl Bunny. Give a shout out to everybody who came in. Sequoia, we got Justin. I think Danielle came in earlier.
And I want to shout out Miss Tiffany Wells too for her art. This is some of her artwork. I know I haven't talked to you yet, Miss Tiffany, but I am giving you your credit, and we are going to put your information on the site as well. She did these little pieces. We had a ladies' brunch not too long ago, and she gave away. She just brought some of these pieces, so I thought that they would be great. They look cool. I really like I think it's a hamster. What is it called? Hamster? I forgot what that shape is called, but she does these as well as other things. She does do personal pieces. If you ask her, I will either contact her about her payment information, or you can reach out to her on her page as well on Facebook, Miss Tiffany Wells. Thank you both for these.
Right on. Thank you, everyone who I think my page is live too. So everybody who's watching it from my personal page, definitely thank you for watching. If y'all made comments, I'll have to get them later. So thank you. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you have any show ideas, you want to be a guest on our show, definitely let us know.
Y'all want to talk with us? We'll talk with
y'all. Want to smoke with us? You know, we'll come smoke with y'all. We'll pull up and smoke with y'all. You can pull up and smoke with us.
Y'all got some stuff y'all want, want to get out to the world?
Yes, exactly. Just let us know. Hit us up at theagingpotheads.com all day, every day. Want to give a shout out to Tony for running it through here. And he's just over there eating all the Turkish snacks.
He took the snack. This is an Indian gift.
Yeah.
He just took all our snacks back.
Well, we're not supposed to say Indian giver. We can't say Indian giver no more.
No. Wow.
You're trying to get us canceled.
Sorry, y'all. No. I forgot. I grew up in a different.
Here's the funny thing.
I'm an Asian pothead.
I can get two shits and I'm American Indian.
Okay.
However, we gotta be sensitive to everybody.
We do.
However, there's another thing I want to point out. I remind you, my boss gave me a protein bar. I have to have something better than that. Who the hell gives you a protein bar?
Yeah, Tony's a little, Mr. Angry pothead over there.
Grumpy pothead, angry pothead, sarcastic pothead.
Right. Tony pothead.
right, Tony pothead.
But hey, y'all, I want to thank Miss Candy for Prison Tales. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Thank everybody who watched this week. Come next week and please definitely bring your friends. Until next time, y'all, stay lifted. Good night.
Bye, y'all. Chef's kiss.